So, I did something this week that scared the hell out of me. I came out of the closet. I know most of you know me, but I came out of the closet with this whole 8-second life thing I've been working on. Put it out there on my personal social media and told my friends, my family, told the world about this leadership program for the Outliers and trades that I'm working on. Something that I'm relying on my experience, connecting what my years doing rodeo and bull riding and my fleet management experience, putting them all together. And honestly, I was really, truly nervous, scared. You know, when you put yourself out there with a passion project or something about yourself personally, or just something that, means a lot to you, you just don't know what's going to come back at you. You're scared of what people are going to think of you. They're going to think you're silly or laugh at you or think that, what you have to offer isn't worth anything, or who are you to talk about things that they don't think you're knowledge enough about, or that you aren't even that great of a bull rider. Trust me, all the insecurities came out. But you know what happened? The response was overwhelming. People I hadn't talked to in years reached out. Friends were sending me message, calling, texting me, and emailing me, and people were saying, I always knew you had this in you, or God, I'm so proud of you, or even got told this is exactly what the industry needs. And it reminded me of something that I learned on the road, over the rodeos, and working my way up the food chain, and that is, you can't ride alone. Real quick, hi, I'm Shar, and if you're new here, welcome to what I'm calling the 8-second life, where today I'm just talking about how you can't ride alone, and wanted to tell y'all that you need to get out there. Like in my experience, when you're out there getting ready to ride and you're in that chute getting ready to nod your head, you have a crew, and you have a crew in there in the arena, you have the crew out in the arena, and out in the arena you have your bullfighters, and those are the guys who are out there, and their sole job is to make sure you're safe. They jump in when things get crazy and sideways, and trust me, they do. When that bull starts spinning and pulling you into the well, or you get thrown and you hit that dirt hard, it's those bullfighters that jump in right away. They're already moving and putting themselves right between you and 1,800 pounds of pissed off livestock. Now, they don't get the glory and they don't get the buckle. They're there because you need them. And, over the years, working in the trades and being an outlier in this industry, we need our bullfighters even more. When you're the only woman in the shop and the only person of color in the meeting and the only LGBTQ plus professional in a room full of, politely calling, legacy mindsets, you're already riding the toughest bull in the pen. The stakes are higher and the margin for error is a hell of a lot smaller. And when things get wild, you better have somebody in your corner who can understand what you're up against. Now, this is really important, and you got to know the difference. That there's a difference between cheerleaders and bullfighters. Now, cheerleaders, they're going to be the ones that like your posts, and they're going to be the ones that say good luck to you. Now, bullfighters, they show up when things get dangerous. They challenge you when your rigging's not right, and they're the ones that'll tell you the truth when it's really truly hard to hear. Now, when I posted about the 8 Seconds Life, I got both. I got the cheerleaders and I found my bullfighters. But the ones that mattered were definitely my bullfighters. They were the ones asking questions and offering to help and sharing their own stories with me, saying, "What do you need from me?" So here's what I want you to think about. Who are your bullfighters? Who's in the arena with you when things get crazy and things get wild? Who steps in when that bull starts spinning? Who tells you the truth when you really don't want to hear it? And just as important, whose bullfighter are you? Because this truly works both ways. Outliers need outliers. We protect each other. We show up for each other and don't let each other be alone. So, to everyone who reached out this week, you're all my bullfighters. You reminded me why I'm doing this whole thing. And to everyone watching this who feel like they're out there all alone, and they're out there in the shop all alone, they're in the office alone, or they're just out there alone in their leadership role, you're truly not. Find your crew, build your team, and when someone else is in the dirt, be that one that steps in. Because none of us, not one of us, can ride this alone. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. Appreciate your time. Y'all are my bullfighters. Thank you.